Now that I really sit here and think about it, I could go live early. Like, in my mind, what I'm waiting the extra 20 minutes for? I don't have a reason to wait. I can just go live now. I refuse to ever be in a circumstance where I could just sit and think, all right, I could do it at this time, and it'll be perfectly fine. No, it's time. It's showtime that's showtime at the Apollo. Under no circumstance do I really have to sit here and wait. I don't. I don't need to. Necessarily, I could. I would want to, but like, I don't have to. I really don't. I ain't gotta play no music. It's a town hall meeting, by the way. I didn't specify it at all. I didn't specify this at all, but this is a town hall meeting. And for those of you who don't know, for those of you who watch this later, town hall meeting is essentially this. Something stupid goes on in the world. Something real stupid goes on in the world. And I just feel the need. What are you going on about? Shut your fucking mouth. You'll see. You'll see. Shut your goddamn mouth. You'll find out. The Chiefs won. I'm happy for him. Now I don't have to hear about Brock Purdy being a franchise QB. I'm glad I ain't got to hear about Brock Purdy being a franchise QB. That'd have made me sick. That would have aggravated my soul hearing something like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Personally, that would have hurt me. That dizzy dipshit being referred to as somebody who could be a franchise quarterback, and it's like his second season, man, enough. Just flat out enough. How y'all doing? I don't know how many people here necessary. The aggression don't go away. That's why you here. That's why you follow me, fool. You follow me for the aggression. You follow me for that. I'm not nice. When have I ever been nice? Hello, I butchered the name on purpose because it's funny to me. Hello, Zamaria. I got off the game to a surprise Leon stream. This is not a surprise, dizzy dipshit. It's been here. We been here for this. We been here for this. Oh wait, that motherfucking no, it's rassing me, man. Go Chiefs indeed. That don't affect me. You better check on Chris. That motherfucking Chris. Chris was all yesterday. Chris talked about child porn. I'm trying to get him back on topic. It's fucking Chiefs won the Super Bowl. He arguing about child porn. It's sick business. It's sick business. So Shogun, hopefully you checking on your man Chris, because he is not well. He is not well. Y'all want to see what I'm doing right now? Because there's a reason why I'm not like. There's a reason I got this on. There's a simple reason I got this on my face. And y'all gonna understand my issues and my frustrations as soon as I get into the first thing. Because guess what, Natanya, you smart ass, you like to say like everything gonna end up a video. This is definitely gonna be something I end up clipping and breaking down and turning into a video. Because my heart hurts. My mind itches from shit like this. Because a collection of people never understand life. Dork, you damn right. Dork. This was $350. Dork. This ain't the Toys R Us belt. This is replica. This replica. And it hurt to be on my neck. You love calling me out. You love making yourself known to get called out. You, who the other dizzy dipshit? Who the other one? And Dusk Mochi. You two dipshits like attention. So I give you it. You motherfuckers like attention. So I'm giving it to you. Massive dork. You know it. But see, unlike the rest of you, I don't hide my shit. I don't hide my dorkiness. I'm not like you people. I don't fucking go outside and try to pretend to be. I don't go out there. I don't go out there and try to pretend to be something I'm not. I am what I am. You don't like it? I give you two options. I give you three options. You can kiss the right cheek. You can kiss the left cheek. You can get on all fours and suck it. You got three options. I ain't giving you no more. I refuse to give you any more. You don't deserve any more. The fact that I know what Ricochet is referencing makes me sad. It makes me sad. Respect to you for owning it. You can't do nothing about it. You see these motherfuckers on the internet right now? Do you see what they've been doing for the past 2 days? They have been arguing about the semantics of having porn on their computers. You got motherfuckers doing streams trying to defend motherfuckers when that same motherfucker was calling other motherfuckers pedophiles. Where do we get this shit from? Leon, are you bullying my Betsy? I don't give a fuck who your best friend is. Matter of fact, you another one of them dizzy dipshits that want attention. You, Natanya and Mochi, you 3 dizzy dipshits. You motherfuckers like attention. Everyone's lost their minds. It's a stupid argument. It's a hilarious argument. It got stupid when the wrong people started to play defense. The wrong people played defense and it became stupid because their arguments are all breakable to a hilarious fucking degree. Everyone used to have porn on their computers back in the day, so it's wild that it's crazy. When it's child porn. When it's child porn, that's when it's crazy. You can watch your horse porn. You can fantasize about getting fucked by a goblin. But when we gotta worry about you having children versions of that shit on your computer, you losing me, bro. You losing me, bro. Like y'all saw the last stream. What you saw come across the screen? Titties. Female woman titties. If I'd have kept scrolling, you would have saw some ass. You would have saw BBLs on my timeline, because that's what the fuck on my timeline. Stupid shit and a bunch of thoughts. That's my timeline. I ain't even mad at it. I wanted that. It can't be no shame in this game, because I ain't got no children on my timeline. The only time a child is on my timeline, unfortunately, is when motherfuckers want to show me a war in another country. And half the kid body gone. That's the only time you see porn. I say porn. That's the only time you see children on my timeline. Oh. You don't understand? You're not an expert? Oh no. I don't want to be an expert. I don't want to be an expert on anything that has nothing to do with me. That's why I'm the doctor, professor, philanthropist. Oh, cool belt. Who did you beat for it? Probably the fucking shop worker who put it in the packaging to ship it to me. That's probably who I beat for it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, cause I know motherfuckers like got custom. Cause I know you can remove this shit. I wonder if I could get like custom plates and like put my initials on it. That'd be some gangsta ass shit. That'd actually be some gangsta ass shit if I could like customize these like side plates. Cause I can get these bitches off. They come off. And I'm wondering if I could find somebody who like make custom plates for shit like this. And I could get like RL on the side of the bitch. That would truly be some gangsta. That's how I truly feel about it. That's crazy work. Holla if you can hear me. Motherfucker, it's holla if you're with me. Not holla if you can hear me. You know? But fuck, that shit. What's going on? Who has CP on their computer? Fuck. Any motherfucker who's a... All these fucking... You know what's crazy about that? Who that was that just made that great point? Was that Vidal? Vidal, I bullied you out of your fucking name because you used to be a proud supporter of Fidel Castro. Everyone has lost their minds. It's a stupid argument. You said something after that. Where is it? It clearly isn't CP because they keep sharing the blurred versions of the image. If it was CP, no one would share anything. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised because motherfuckers have been sharing shit around. Why? I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I don't know why. I would think if you see it on a motherfucker's computer, that should be enough. If you screenshotting that shit and sharing it around saying, oh my God, look at this. Nigga do that shit to me, they getting blocked. You're not sending that shit to me without a consequence. I will be very confused as to why you thought it was a good idea to screenshot that and send it to me as if I needed confirmation. I'll watch it from another motherfucker. I don't want it nowhere near my phone. The adult porn on my phone is enough. I don't need cartoons. No. Someone else named me? No. The lore is I renamed you. And that's how it goes. And that's truly how. Okay? You understand? You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Sir, how y'all want to start? It's been 10 minutes of us just playfully bantering. How y'all want to start? I mean, I got this on for a reason, so should we just start there? Should we really just start with like this? I feel like we can. I feel like we could start with this and why I have this shit on. I have no. See, Natanya, that's why you get bitched at. That's why you get bitched at. Your seeking of approval is always gonna get you in trouble. You seeking approval is always gonna get you in trouble. Who saves porn anymore? People who love specific porn stars. That's not even a legitimate question. It's people who love legit porn stars. Like, if you have a porn star you favor, you're gonna save everything you could get of that motherfucker, from the pictures of the feet to the videos. Hello? I don't know why we're having educational conversation about saving porn on a phone or computer. But hey, you get it all from somebody like me. I guess. You get it all from somebody like me. Did you beat Dave? That's a concerning question, considering I don't even know what the fuck you're referencing. Like Mia? If you're talking about Khalifa, I never understood why anybody enjoyed seeing Mia Khalifa like anywhere. Mia Khalifa, like, if you want to be real or you want to be fucking for real, Mia Khalifa was never like attractive per se. She like one of them people like you got to be really dirty to consider like beating it too. I don't know why we having a conversation right now. I don't know why we doing it. I truly don't know why we doing it. Boring? That's a bold thing to say about a porn star. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the boldest shit you could say about a porn star is that they're boring. Like realistically, objectively. That's like one of the boldest things you could say. Didn't Mia try to get into Hollywood? No idea. I don't follow the lives of porn stars. I'm not invested in what they think about the world. Just drop the tape. Just drop the tape. Like, I'm not about to sit here and wonder, what do you think about Palestine and Israel? Drop the tape. What do you think about the effects of coke? Drop the tape. Oh my God. What do you think about structural racism? Drop the tape. Oh, hell hot for an individual like me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Gothix just uploaded a video about some show called Hazbin Hotel. And apparently it's some show about hell basically being like a hotel. I was like, if this is hell, sign me up. Like, oh no, what do you mean? Oh no. It looked like a great show. It looked like a very interesting show. for everyone to enjoy, love, laugh at, and want to be a part of. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm glad we're ready. Let's get a couple things clear just off the bat. Number one, it is important to understand tragedy and travesty is never anything anyone's gonna sit around and look at and say, we're all proud that that happened, right? Are we clear about that? Are we clear on that? I think it's a show about forgiving demons that are in hell. Don't enter that community of the show, Leon. What do you mean? I love it. I love it. Can't you tell? I'm such a proponent. Can't you tell I'm such a proponent? All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hazbin Hotel's color palette is the same as Leon's room. Well, I'm already there. I'm already there. I'm also tired. Because, I'm not going to say what I've been doing, but I've been moving back and forth. And I don't like what it's done to my body. It's hurt my body. Genuinely, you'll regret it. Liking a cartoon? I don't think so. I don't think I could regret liking a cartoon. Personally. Because unlike these people that really want you to think that the world is in ruin because of a cartoon, if I don't like it, I just turn it off. I'm sorry. I don't have any thought-provoking conversations about TV shows anymore. There's a reason I haven't even watched the first season. I'm exhausted by what could happen in fandom and shit. Well, don't pay attention to the fucking fans. Just watch the show. Do you realize, like, you could enjoy a lot of shit not paying attention to fans of anything? They got motherfuckers who watch the Super Bowl wanting to be mad at something. And apparently there's some Jesus commercial where everybody washing each other's feet. That's what motherfuckers are doing today. Hold on. Give me a sec. What are you laughing out loud at? But it's fun to talk about the shows and theorize. Well, do it to yourself. If you bitch about these fandoms so much, don't fucking do it with the fans. Uber Eats arrived, because what was that? I don't know what it was. I heard more people were mad about Taylor Swift because of the Super Bowl. I mean, look. I was annoyed that every time... It wasn't even every time that Travis touched the ball. Every time the Chiefs did something, they cut to Taylor. Taylor does not have stock on this fucking team. Taylor does not have any, like, financial stock on this team. So what in the fuck do y'all keep cutting her for? Now, celebrity, dating one of the most prominent football players in the game right now, I can understand it. I can understand it. On to The Rock. You really want me to talk about The Rock, huh? You heard us talking about porn, and you're like, can we please get to The Rock, please? Fine. Fine. We'll do it. Fine. Here's why I tell y'all it's important to pick y'all battles. Because the minute you take something you are passionate about and then try to lie about it or try to create some scapegoat about it, you lose all the credibility under the sun. Because why on planet Earth was anybody taking a video of The Rock and trying to turn it into something about Maui? Why? Like, genuinely, why? I can't even believe I'm about to read this shit. Crowd in Vegas boos The Rock, demanding he follow through with aid for Maui. Oprah and Dwayne The Rock Johnson promised tens of millions to the victims of the Maui fires, but many victims still have not seen a dime. It looks like the audience is fully America first and is demanding The Rock and Oprah follow through with the commitment to take care of people in Lahaina. If I'm butchering words, forgive me. I don't know everything that has to do with the English language or Hawaiian culture. The crowd started booing and chanting, Maui, 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 make it happen. Now, children who are not educated on anything that has to do with current WWE, let me sum the last few weeks up in quick, short order. The Rock came back and took a spot from somebody named Cody Rhodes. He was somebody who won the Royal Rumble, which guarantees him championship match at WrestleMania in the main event. Cody gives up the spot. People got mad. People got mad at the booking. People got mad at the storyline. People didn't like it. And they did a press conference where this guy comes out and they start chanting Cody. Nobody on the planet started chanting Maui. It was blatantly obvious for anybody who watched the press conference and saw it in full, everybody to see. This dipshit goes on to say, keep in mind, a ton of people from Hawaii have been forced to the mainland, with a majority of them ending up in the Las Vegas area. Now, let me say this off the bat. Tragedy shouldn't be happening. Of course, human nature, mother nature, you can't really do anything about it. It was equally dumb for The Rock and Oprah to get on camera and they both have a fucking rate of what, millions if not billions of dollars? And they are asking the common man for money? Put your money up. Obviously. Like, put your money up. It costs a lot of money for me to get gas. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate that happened to these people. But the common man looking at you rich people like, what are you doing? Like, what are you truly doing? So everybody with a fucking brain saw this and said, this dipshit is lying. This dipshit is lying to you. My kid said, stop cursing. Fuck you, fuck your children, fuck your entire family tree. Then, this dipshit. Let me explain to you why I hate this motherfucker. He got all fixated on them Jewish tunnels to the point where he told a bunch of people show up that he was going to New York to do information about the Jewish tunnels. This motherfucker, every time he posted that he was doing research, everybody who lived in the area saw that shit and said, you're lying. Everybody saw him posting pictures and saying, you're lying. This is not even where this shit is happening at. Then this motherfucker made a documentary, and I shit you not, he does the documentary, and in it, he frames it like he's interviewing a victim of sexual assault. But the fucking actual victim came out of nowhere and said he's never seen this person a day in his life. He's never been interviewed by this motherfucker. He's actively lying about being interviewed by this person. And then this fucker wonders why Elon demonetized him on Twitter to where he can't make any fucking money from these bullshit ass tweets. Now, The Rock obviously responded to this shit. I typically refrain from responding to toxic, false clickbait garbage like this because I hate dignifying bullshit with a response, but when you use Hawaii's tragic events to draw attention to yourself, I won't stay quiet. This moment you're referring to is from our WWE press conference this past Thursday, where I turned heel wrestling parlance for a bad guy. I'm playing it up with our crowd as they boo. It is what we do in the WWE universe, and we all love every second of it. For the record, our People's Fund of Maui has already delivered over $50 million to over 8,000 survivors who are affected by the fires, and I'm grateful to the bone that we've been the primary funders. Hawaii is where I grew up, where I raised my children throughout the year, and where my ancestors are buried. These are my Polynesian people, and they are our American people. You can't imagine how much they are still struggling daily to put their lives back together and take care of each other. Our Poly-American people are as resilient as people come, and they will rise, or if you're gonna fuck this up in any good way, rock, and get back on their feet. Nick, instead of posting bullshit like this that you know is false, I encourage you to post something positive for Hawaii, for our Polynesian American people, or actually take positive action and come to Hawaii to help out in an uplifting way. I am Hawaii now, and I guarantee you will get great content that can actually make a difference in people's lives. Genuinely, let's put our energy and our online platforms into lifting people up, acknowledging the good things that people do, raising awareness for the suffering in ways that can effectively help. It takes so much effort to be negative and create and spread bullshit, but when you spread positivity, kindness, and lead by example, you can really impact lives. I'm sorry to all our Hawaiian, Now look, if I butcher this shit, y'all can't really get me. I'm sorry to all our Hawaiian Ohana of Maui for shining light on this toxicity as you struggle through tough times. I will always try to be, I can't, Nau Pano. Love you, aloha. Now, my issue with you motherfuckers who want to be truth seekers is that y'all conveniently like spreading lies, hoping nobody call you on your shit. And then when you get called on your shit, you for some reason, after getting called on your shit, say shit like, obviously the claim made in this post has been disputed by The Rock himself, which seems to have some validity. It has no validity. You openly took a video and lied about what was said in the video. I'm leaving this post up simply to provide context to the ongoing dispute between the two of us regarding funding for Maui. You are lying, and you're willingly ignoring that The Rock has apparently given on his promise. I'm willing to hear The Rock out, and I'm hoping we can work together to force the government to actually provide meaningful aid to these victims. I appreciate your support. While I'm on the ground here trying to get to the bottom of this, it's incredibly stressful. This motherfucker took a video, lied about it, got called out, and is now trying to play the I'm doing the good thing here. And the funniest part, he wants to silence the noise. Let's see if he does it, because he responded to The Rock's fucking tweet. Let's see if he does it. All right. Let's silence the noise. Mr. Johnson, I know it's not easy to respond to what feels like negativity. It is. So I appreciate your passion and the fact that you are sharing it. It seems to be coming from the right place. You're right. We can do a lot more together than we can separately. I don't want to fight you, and I don't think you want to fight either. I think we want to appeal to one another and use our platforms to do good together in this effort. I'm here and you're here. Let's meet up and bring attention to the matter at hand. I'll come to whatever island you're on, and if I'm wrong, I'll gladly correct the record. I truly hope I'm wrong. Being on Maui and seeing all the suffering is truly heartbreaking, and I'm sincerely frustrated by it, but at the end of the day, all I want is the best for the people of Maui. Let's make something happen. You could have made something happen if you actually did work instead of openly lying about this guy. If you did that, you wouldn't have this problem of people up your ass saying you're a liar and you're trying to get attention to whatever shitty platform you're on. You lied about the man. And this is what I hate about you fucking truth seekers. Your ability to fuck up is astronomically hilarious, especially when it's something obvious. When it's something obvious, y'all have no ways about it for yourselves. And somebody called him a liar. You lied, and now your response to being called out is let's silence the noise. Didn't even apologize for lying. Where exactly is the lie? The lie is in you claiming that a crowd of people were booing The Rock, demanding that he follow through with aid. That's the lie. That's the lie. I don't give a fuck else about this. That's the lie. That'll be the lie until you find it necessary to correct the fucking record. And as of 3 days since you tweeted this dumb shit, you haven't corrected the record at all. You haven't done it at all. You retweeted a motherfucker who lied about reviewing a sexual assault victim. Not the best avenue to go with this. Not the best avenue for this. Gonna be honest with you. And it'll never be the best avenue to go for this. That's just me. Because if you're somebody who would actually want to help people, you wouldn't be lying about a motherfucker. Now, The Rock and Oprah getting on camera and be like, we need your help. Motherfucker, throw your money together. Nobody's going to sit there and convince me that that was a smart decision. That was dumb of them motherfuckers to do. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I fucked up my reading a little bit. But fuck you motherfuckers that claim to be truth seekers doing shit like this. This is why I say pick your fucking battles when you want to be somebody who's out trying to seek the truth. Because you'll have the moment where you actually hit the home run, and then you'll have a moment where you look absolutely fucking stupid and all your credibility goes out the fucking window. Matter of fact, let me check something because I noticed something in his bio that interests me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me check something really fast. I just want to see. Maybe I end up being the crazy. Maybe I do. Because I noticed something in his bio that makes me want to just look around just a little bit. Just look around. I don't see anything regarding this Timcast shit because he says he's a part of like, he got it in here that he's a part of Timcast, and I just want to hear this fucker justify this dumb shit. I really do. I really want this fucker to justify openly lying about some shit to get attention. Because personally, once you do that, and I have to hear that, and I have to see you lie about some shit, I'm not going to take anything you say and do seriously. Why? Because you had to lie for any form of attention. And it's shitty that you had to do that. Internet journalists will always be bad. These motherfuckers will always be pathetic at their job. The pic is him on Timcast. Yes, I'm aware of that. But he also has Timcast in his fucking bio like gay people have pronouns in theirs. It's all pretentious, might I add. It's all pretentious. You know. But that's it. That's the Rock thing. That's the Rock thing. Y'all ready to get stupid? I put my headphones on, so you know we about to react to something stupid. Now, let me preface this by saying, in history of cartoons, and this is not a new thing, so I don't want anybody trying to lie to me and saying, this is some new shit. This has been going on for decades. When it comes to cartoon characters, often the ones that are not human, there is the belief, based on the character, that they're color-coded. And by color-coded, I mean they could match some ethnicity. I'm pretty sure a few of you might have heard over the years that Knuckles is black. Now, to me, Knuckles is a fucking echidna. But in the realm of other people that say this character is meant to be black in some way, Darwin is black. There you go. You know, Darwin's apparently black. Me, personally, the characters are just characters to me. They don't affect me. Like, I could somewhat see some characters being black, but like, I'm not gonna really be like, they represent me. I'm gonna just be like, if they match it, they match it. The race swapping fiasco. Hold on, let me blow my nose and explain that. Here's the thing about race swapping. I don't care as long as the character's still good. Because it's a cartoon character. That fucker can't vote. That fucker can't fucking vote. That motherfucker's not real. So, yes, I'm one of the people who will say, it's a cartoon. They can do whatever the fuck they want. None of this shit's real. I can go to bed happy. You give me something entertaining, I don't care. Entertain me, I'll never care. Like, all these motherfuckers complaining about Miles Morales and how Spider-Man's not black. The fucking movies were entertaining. The game was entertaining. I don't care. Do I relate to Miles? No. And I made that very clear in a video I made like 3 years ago. I don't relate to Miles. I relate to Tobey Maguire. But do I care that the fucker's black? No. Or, what is it? Afro-Latino? Puerto Rican? No. It's a fucking cartoon. Now, I saw a little bit of this and I laughed, not knowing like the full detail. All I know is that this Twitter guy said none of the Sonic the Hedgehog characters or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles characters were black coded until people on Twitter decided they were. Arguably true, because there are individuals that do like to make their own lore with shit. You know, so let's give her a good listen.
None of the Sonic the Hedgehog or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters were black coded until people on Twitter decided they were. So let's talk about the original iconic Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm talking more so when he hit the American wave. His voice first actor is Jaleel White.
That's true.
He voiced English Sonic for 7 years. And why is that important? Because yes, he's a blue hedgehog, but there's your cultural tie. There's a reason why Sonic is so in-depth into the black community, why he's a hood classic. And we're not talking about a character that's just voiced by a black voice actor. But it is confirmed that his iconic red shoes are based off of Michael Jackson's Bad Shoes. The most popular black artist is now an influential design in a game character. Not to mention the heavily joked Air Force shoes. There's only one specific community where shoes are a cultural influence. Not to mention the game.
Now look, I am what you would call a Negro. Some would call me a nigga. But I don't think shoes are that much of a cultural influence. I mean, negatively, yes, by the amount of motherfuckers who steal them, put them on StockX, fight for them. Like, maybe. But like, really not that important.
Games in the show make it very clear that Sonic's ancestral line comes from Egypt. What y'all need to understand.
Where the fuck does this say Sonic come from Egypt? Now, matter of fact, let me hear that again, because I think she referenced the games.
That Sonic's ancestral, not to mention the games in the show make it very clear that Sonic's ancestral.
What show? Because they got like 15 different versions of a Sonic show. And what games? Because have I played every Sonic game? No. I've played Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic DX or Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure Battle 2, Sonic 06, the greatest Sonic game of all time. Here, take this. What other ones? What other ones have? I played Sonic Mania. I played Sonic Forces. I played the latest Sonic. I'm probably gonna play the Sonic Generations that comes out at the end of the year. I don't think I played Sonic Heroes. I played Shadow the Hedgehog. I played Mario Sonic at the Winter Games and the regular Olympics. I'm not. Where do we get like the Egypt tie-in? Like, I'm genuinely asking. I like, because I know I have the tone of like a snarky ass individual, but where the fuck and when the fuck? When and where and how?
Ancestral line comes from Egypt. What y'all need to understand about cartoon characters, especially classic cartoon characters, is that a lot of them were inserts for minority figures. Why? Because racism exists. And I recently made this point in my race swapping video. I don't even need to go into talks about the Ninja Turtles because it's New York and martial art. It is multiple comic artist headcanons that in real life the Ninja Turtles would be black. Y'all don't know nothing about the media that y'all digest. What y'all know is how to insert your white ass opinions in black people business. If you don't.
I mean, like, black people kind of did insert themselves into turtle business, but that's just me.
No information outside of white media, maybe shut the fuck up, especially on Black History Month. Because once again, the only way a lot of Black representation and stories could be told were through characters that weren't human. Is there a connection there? Probably.
You can't say all that shit and then end it with, is there a connection there? Probably. I want some fucking statistic. I want a source. Because, I'm not going to disagree. Because if you remember back in the olden days, a lot of shit had to be, softened up. Just so that, it could look black. As much as y'all want to, glorify America being the greatest country in the world, what a terrible history it has. What a terrible history it has. Bingo card is almost covered in lines. I mean, them being coded is fine, but they're turtles. I could get it. I could understand it somewhat. But in my head, it's the same thing with the people who get mad about a cartoon from the 80s being brought up now and the character's black now. It's a cartoon. To me, all this shit is a cartoon, so I don't even, care that much. This shit has no bearing on anybody. Every country has a terrible history. Yeah, but I'm in America. I don't know the history of Afghanistan. I don't know the history of China. I having a pissing contest to see who's the worst is not really the game you want to go with. It's who's the biggest piece of shit here? The Democrats or the Republicans? Spoiler alert, you're both pieces of shit. Having a pissing contest for who's the worst is not really the avenue anybody should want to take. You're just basically trying to prove to yourself that you're the top loser. I ain't gonna lie though, I saw something hilarious that apparently people are concerned about because something happened during the Super Bowl. I think fucking country dropped a bomb on people. So look, the Super Bowl was yesterday, and motherfuckers dropped a nuke somewhere. I ain't gonna say a nuke, but dropped a bomb. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Israel. And at conveniently around the same time, Israel had a commercial in the Super Bowl. And also, whoever the fuck runs Joe Biden's Twitter account posted this around the same time. This ain't a spam account. This is not a bot account. This is the official account of the current president of the fucking United States of America. And this fucker posted a Biden blast meme. Fuck it, he might get my vote. He might get my vote just for that. At the same time, the Super Bowl is happening. These motherfuckers signed a bill to send more money to Ukraine. Israel puts a commercial out. And then Israel has a bomb go off. This fucker just tweets just like we drew it up. Do I think Joe Biden tweeted this? No. I do not think Joe Biden tweeted this shit. I'm pretty sure they got motherfuckers who run both this account and the fucking president of the United States account. I do not think Biden did this shit. Let's be real. I think one of the fucking interns tweeted this shit. It's still funny as a motherfucker. It's still hilarious as a motherfucker. Cause Now, I don't think one time throughout the entire 4 years he's been president has he ever posted this fucking meme. This meme only became relevant like last year with like all the AI presidents shit. And look, and all the motherfuckers who are like conservatives are like, this is creepy as fuck. Knowing fucking well, if Trump do this same shit, they're gonna gargle this shit, bro. If this fucker post a meme, these fucks gonna enjoy it. I thought this was a parody, but no, it's the president of the United States. Let's act like we ain't never seen a president tweet some suspect shit. Do y'all not remember Trump? Do y'all refuse to remember Trump? Like, bro, be real. Speaking of being real, y'all want to learn about white privilege today? Y'all want to learn about white privilege today? Because I found this checklist. Libs of TikTok posted this checklist, and I'm like, you know what? It's been a while. Seems like I gotta see if I still got that white privilege left in me. Peggy McIntosh, great name, Associate Director of the Wesley College Center for Research on Women, describes white privilege as an invisible package of unearned assets which I can count on cashing in each day, but about which I was meant to remain oblivious. White privilege is like an invisible, weightless knapsack of special provisions, maps and passports, code books, visas, clothes, tools, and blank checks. The following are examples of ways white individuals have privilege because they are white. Please read the list and place a check next to the privileges that apply to you or that you have encountered. At the end, try to list at least 2 more ways you have privilege based on your race. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the only black person in all of existence to officially have white privilege, I say it is my duty to do it again. Number 1, I can arrange to be in the company of people of my race most of the time. I think I could do that, I'm from New Orleans, we was just celebrating a little bit of Mardi Gras, a little bit of Zulu, a little bit of the Zulu ball, and I was around my own people, and I've arranged a couple of get-togethers where I am surrounded by my own people. So yes, that's a checkbox for me in the white supremacy. I can go shopping alone most of the time, pretty well assured that I will not be followed or harassed. Yes, I've gone to Walmart and Target a couple times, I've never had the fear of being followed. So, that's another checkbox for me on white supremacy. I can turn on the television or open the front page of the paper and see people of my race widely represented. That's true. I can put that on checkbox. I see my people on TV being successful. LeBron, Patrick Mahomes, somewhat. You know what I'm saying? So that's another checkbox. When I'm told about our national heritage or about civilization, I am shown that people of my color made it what it is. Arguably, yes and no, because the black people were the slaves. Had to go through a little bit of racism, a little bit. But we also had Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King did help factor in a little bit of equality, even though nowadays you got the black people being racist to the white people now. So, Rosa Parks was one of those integral parts that helped out with, the back of the bus and whatnot. So, that's a checkbox. So now that's 4 straight. I can be sure that my children will be given curricular materials that testify to the existence of their race. I have no idea what they mean by this. What do you mean by this? You mean a calculator? You mean a composition notebook? What is curricular materials that testify to the existence of my race? I'm pretty sure you go to Walmart, spend $10 on a calculator. Spend about $70 overall on school supplies. So, that's another checkbox for me. I can go into the music shop and count on finding the music of my race represented, into a supermarket and find the food I grew up with, into a hairdresser shop and find someone who could deal with my hair. Well, clearly, whoever made this has never been to the beauty supply store, because you could definitely go to the beauty supply store and find somebody who represents your hair helping you out. I can go to the music store and find a cassette, a CD, and that could, be of my people. Or I could just, go on my phone and go on Apple Music, listen to Kanye West's new album. You know what I'm saying? So that's another check. Whether I use checks, credit cards, or cash, I can count on my skin color not to work against the appearance of financial responsibility. This is going to be one where it'll have to be left up to interpretation, because there are some individuals who are black who get the short end of the stick when it comes to, anything regarding finances. They can try to get a loan out, and sometimes they get that unfair treatment. So you know what? I'll tell you this much. You got that one right. You can leave number, 7? You can leave number 7 unchecked. There is some financial discrimination afoot. I am not made acutely aware that my shape, bearing, or body odor will be taken as a reflection of my race. Check, because me being musty has nothing to do with my race. Me being musty has everything to do with what I do throughout the given day. And I could go hop in the shower. And first of all, shape, there are fat white people. And guess what? They're disturbing. I can worry about racism without being seen as a self-interested or self-seeking. Well, nobody can talk about that without looking like they're trying to self-insert themselves. Whether it be the black people or the white people. There's always somebody speaking very loudly and proudly about how they are somehow inserting themselves in a conversation that probably has nothing to do with them, because the situation they're talking about is miles away. I can take a job or enroll in a college with an affirmative action policy without having my coworkers or peers assume I got it because of my race. I mean, I kind of got a leg up getting in college, and I ain't ashamed of that. And then if I try to make me ashamed of it, there's nothing you can really do. But bitch, whine, moan, and complain. Do I really have to keep reading the rest of this? Do I have to keep reading the rest of this? Feel like I don't, but for the love of the game, I might have to. For the love of the game, I might have to. Move on. Unfortunately, I have nothing else. Unless y'all want to talk about this Voss shit, which I kind of don't, because it's like a guy who uses like the morality of child porn as a debate topic, having this shit on his computer, kind of cut dry at that point, I have nothing else to talk about. Talk about the Voss shit. I really don't even want to. Talk about lot. Who is lot? Oh, you talk about Tipster. Listen, this is what I'll say. I look for another napkin to blow my nose into. Tipster's 0 for 3 with these lolicon defenses. He's like 0 for 3. Who was lying about The Rock? Some white guy, so you know it's racist. I've been wanting you fucking fix your grammar. How much did that championship cost? What you mean? You mean this one? You mean this one right here? You mean this one right here? You mean this right here? You mean this right here? You mean a good look there right here? I got this bitch on a deal. I got this when it was like when it was $200 off. So I'm good with it. I think this shit cost me like $350. Cool at $300. I love it. My mama saw me with this shit this year. And she's like, you still got that fucking thing? I was like, fucking right I do. You still got pictures of your children on your wall. Look. I can have this shit. If you can have pictures of your children on your wall, I can have what I want in my possession. Angie, you're about to get banned. Just so you know. Leon, grow a flower? That might be something sexual. I think the meme I made and commented on one of your posts earlier is perfect. Well, I didn't see it. Wish I had the old championship belt, the one used in 1999. Go buy it. Go fucking buy it. It'll probably be less than it. Matter of fact, let me check www.shop.com. Well, I can't spell. What the fuck? Let me check WWE Shop. Oh my God. These motherfuckers got a Super Bowl belt. Oh my goodness. These motherfuckers got a Super Bowl belt. My God. That bitch look ugly. Ew, that bitch look ugly. Spinner belt or nothing? Well, you have poor taste. That fucking belt is terrible. Just so you know. That fucking belt was obscenely terrible. But hey, if you want it, that shitty thing's on a deal for $374. He said the one from the night. Oh, look, it's on sale. $322. There you go. There you go. There you go. Bam. Right there. You know, there you go. You know what belt I want? I want this one. I want this bad boy. This bad boy is something nasty. That bad boy is something nasty right there. That bad boy is something nasty right there. You know what other one I want? I want the US belt. I want the old one, not the new one. Where the old one at? They have a fucking Auburn side plate? What? They got ones with Auburn side plate? What the fuck? Where the US belt at? Fucking communist organization? Oh my God. Ugh. All these fucking John Cena belts, man. Belt shopping, really? I mean, look. You bitch about everything I do. You're never happy. Be ashamed of yourself. Smile. You're on cricket. Smile a bit more in your life. Smile a bit more in your life. Smile. Smile a bit more in your fucking life. Not this one, you fuck nuggets. Where's the old one? Where's the old US belt? This is sick work. How you got the fucking old tag team belts, but they ain't got the old US belt? This is colonialism. This, what's the words y'all be using? This is unpatriotic. You know what I mean? Ain't that the words y'all be using? Look, ain't that the words y'all be using? Look who's talking. I got a smile on my face today, buddy. Look at you, mad about me belt shopping. You sound hurt. Get you the Chiefs championship belt, boy. This is consumerism. Oh, to the highest order. Yes. What the fuck? Where's the old US belt? I don't want that shitty new one. The new one looks fucking terrible. This looks terrible. That looks fucking terrible. It's terrible and terrible, that's where I'm from. It's terrible and terrible, that's where I'm from. What was this Libs of TikTok shit that I saw that I'm gonna make a video on? Because I saw the one thing, but then I had to deep dive it. And when I deep dived it, it was absolutely hilarious. Where is it? Oh, there was another mass shooting. Oh, it was a trans mass shooter. Oh, it was a trans mass shooter. Oh well, everybody buckle up for your trans takes, demanding to know about the transgender. Nothing gets done. Move on. Wait for the next one that comes in 2 weeks. Did I sum up the events of the mass shooting? Panic, prayers, nothing gets done, bitching about transgenders, rinse, repeat. See y'all in 2 weeks for the next one. It's like, unfortunately, I've become desensitized to it. And the only reason I've become desensitized to it is because nothing gets done. Like, y'all can blame the white supremacists all you want. You can blame the transgenders all you want. I'm just waiting for the next one and being like, yep, it is. And the only way I'll make a video about another mass shooting is if some dumbass comes out and be like, y'all are trying to make it seem like individuals are hunting them down, or like if somebody do like a dumb response video to people saying, oh, these white people need to be eradicated or these trans need to be eradicated. Like, that's the only way. Leon needs a puppy. You may be right, but I'll never admit to it. So you're wrong. I'll never admit to it. I'll never co-sign something like that said by someone like you. You people never really accurate in your descriptions about anything. Here comes the, what do you mean by you people, individuals? You know? So look, I saw this, immediately laughed my ass off because I ain't gonna lie, it was funny.
Usually I don't agree with Napkin Americans, but in the case of this plantation Barbie, I agree. I would never call you Napkin American to your face. I would probably go with something like Rice Rascal.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to start calling white people rice rascals. I'm about to start calling white people rice rascals. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm about to start calling motherfuckers rice rascals. It gotta be done. In my mind, I feel like it gotta be done.
No Purpose Flower. Chalk Child. Chalk Child is a personal favorite.
Chalk Child, not funny.
Love using that one. What about Lice Lieutenant? Do you prefer Lice Lieutenant? When did you have Lice? Walking Ranch. That's the one for you. You are a walking ranch. Yeah?
Rice Rascal do sound like it's supposed to be for the Asians. Like, I just thought about that. What a fucking great fucking point. That do sound like it's supposed to be for the fucking Asians. Huh. Crazy work. I hate how creative people are getting. It was funny. Like, I know motherfuckers probably got mad at it. Snow roaches. Snow roaches is still the funniest one though. And the only reason it's fun is because of the reaction the bitch had to it when somebody called her a porch monkey. How many of y'all seen my new short? I know y'all like my content, but how many of you have seen my new short? Huh? How many of you? If you didn't, guess what you about to watch?
I've got my iced coffee and I'm ready to talk.
Guess what you about to watch? You about to watch my new short. You about to watch my new short, fuckers.
Tell you the hard truth behind those bracelets my kids got. They weren't actually bracelets. A few years ago, I'd bring my kids to RuPaul's Dragcon. We're checking out all the different vendors. London goes, hey, Papa, can we get these crowns? How much? $50. I'm not spending $50 so you guys can each have a crown. Lila's like, what about these bracelets? They look beautiful. They look like these glorified slap bracelets. Of course, it was made by somebody fabulous in the LGBTQ community. How much are those? $25. Great, let's do it. We're exhausted. It's time to leave. As we're getting ready to leave, we walk past that vendor and we see this one guy walking up and says to this guy, excuse me, sir, how much are those rings?
Now look, I fully blame the seller. Like, of course you can blame the parent too for buying the shit, but I mainly blame the seller because you knew what the shit was and you knew kids wanted it and you still sold it to this man anyway.
I was mortified. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God, what did I do? We've been here all day and these kids are waving their bracelets up in the air like they just don't care. But what was I going to do? I wasn't going to just rip them off their wrists. Bonus part of the story is that the next day they come down the steps ready for school and they still have them on. You guys really like those bracelets? Yeah, we're going to show all of our friends at school.
And now here's where I take some of the blame to the dad, because it's like, you know what it is and you about to let your children bring that shit to school.
I didn't have the heart. What was I going to do? Nobody was going to really know, right? They're just glorified bracelets. I had a good laugh with the vendor afterwards. I contacted him and he's like, I'm trying to kind of warn you, but it was...
You tried to kind of warn him. If I'm at an event where I'm selling cock rings, I'm not selling this to no parent that got kids right there saying they want the shit. I don't care how much money I'm making or not making. I'm not selling that shit to no kid. Fuck, man. Y'all motherfuckers ridiculous. Y'all ain't got no dick control. That's bad. That's bad. All the way bad. All the way bad, all the way bad, all the way bad. All the way bad. All the motherfucking way bad. Badness. Badness and badness all around. They look like bracelets though, who cares? Now look. Here's the thing. I can see that point. But the reason why I disagree like a motherfucker is because it's cock rings. Fuck what they look like. Those are cock rings. And me, I'm not selling that shit to no kid. And if I was a parent and I asked this motherfucker what it was, and he told me cock rings, I'm definitely not buying that shit for no kid. That's just me. You can do whatever you want. If that's how you do that shit, have your fun. But me, no. How did you find this? Well, it's very simple. There's this account called Libs of TikTok. There's another account called the Leftism for You. There's accounts called like Right Wingers Take L's. You know? You can find a lot of this dumbass shit. It's very fun. Well, at least the dad has different colors. Wow, I'm not reading that. You're depraved. You're depraved. You're a depraved soul. You know that? You're a depraved soul. Do you know that? Do you know how sick you actually are? Do you know that? Do you know that about yourself? Do you know that about yourself? Do you know what you are? I know Ebony is just now arriving, but it's time to go. I love you all. I appreciate you all for being in the catacombs with me for this one, but I'm out of here. Everybody, think to yourselves. Be blessed. You want to know about pedos and shit and how they like to watch all this shit? I'm sending you over to Tommy C. Goodbye.